Hi Bethany, I am so happy to honor you tonight, and I just want to tell you that I love you from the very bottom of my heart and that I am so proud of you. And you know, I remember knowing you from a little girl, and to watch you these last few months in one of the most challenging seasons of your entire life, and you have walked it out with strength, and you have walked it out with grace, and you have looked to God to be your source and to be your solution. And I just am so amazed at the woman of God that you are. And I just want to remind you that you are an amazing wife, and you are an amazing mother, and you are an amazing woman of God. And I cannot wait to see the rewards and the promises that God has for you, that's coming up for your life. I can't even imagine how big that's going to be for you. And I just wanted to tell you that I absolutely love you. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing impossible. And every dream in your heart, God is going to make sure that it comes to pass for you, because He's going to honor all that you've done. So I love you, and so congratulations tonight.
I have always known that Bethany was an amazing woman. I am so honored and so privileged to call her my best friend and my wife. But over the last 6 months, I have been completely blown away and seen that not only is she amazing, but she's priceless. The things that we have walked through, and her unwavering, steadfast boldness to really just believe what God has said and be a pillar in our family and marriage is unreal and so admirable. I just want to honor you, Bethany, and tell you how proud I am of you, how much I adore you. You're the best wife, you are the best mother. I don't know many people who, not only at your age but in your stage of life, can walk through what we've walked through and still hold their head up, and not only make it but have joy in it, and be there for other people, and serve other people, and pray for other people, and give to other people. So we just want to give back to you and honor you and tell you how amazing you really are, and that you think you're just trying to keep, you know, our little piece of life together, but you're really changing the world around you. It's an honor to be your husband, and I'm so excited that I get to be with you, beside you. I feel like the luckiest man alive, and I love you so much.
Well, Bethany, I just wanted to take a moment to tell you how proud I am of you. You're an amazing wife. You're an amazing mother. You're an amazing daughter. And you're an amazing sister. And I just can't say enough about how proud I am of you, how just the amazing walk that you've walked through this past 6 months. It's just, you know, the way you've kept your focus on God. Just let Him lead you and guide you, and I just can't say enough about how proud I am of you. I honor you, just the way you have been a wife to Trey, a mother to Charlie, Beth, and Chandler, and even as a sister to your brothers Chris and Jamie, and a sister to Whitney, and then as a daughter that I'm so proud of. I just can't tell you how much I'm proud of you, and I just want to take this moment to share with you and with all those watching this video how proud I am of you. I love you, Bethany.
Hey Beth, Anna here. I am so honored to be a part of this. You are amazing, and I hope that you know how much I love you. We've been through a lot together, ups and downs, and surely some downs recently. But I love you, and I know that there is great things coming ahead. You've been so strong, so faithful, so persevering. You're an inspiration to me. I love you, my friend. I know that God's going to do great things this year. I'm expecting miracles. I'm believing to see God's promises come to pass for you, for Trey, for Charlie, for Chandler. I'm so excited for what's coming. I just want you to know that I personally just admire your walk, every decision that you've made, every time that you've just continued to persevere through all of this. I love you so much. You're a great inspiration to me. Love you.
Hi, Bethany. I'm very honored to be a part of this and blessing you. I couldn't think of a person who should be honored more than you tonight. And I can't help but think back on the times that we shared together back in my little blue car, talking about what God has for us and talking about plans for the future and what we've gone through, what we've walked through, what we've seen in the church and what God's done, what we knew God's spoken over our lives and how and when is it going to come to pass. I remember standing in your wedding with you and Trey and hearing the words that God spoke over you through the prophetic words. And those words are still so true today. And I know that you and Trey are going to walk through this situation and there's going to be such a glory of God on the two of you. And everything that God spoke, you can believe that it's coming to pass, no doubt. And I want to let you know that you are an inspiration, as you know, to so many people. Just your courage and your strength, what you stand for, and you've never ever been one to back down from what you believe and what you know. And you inspire me to be even more courageous in all that I do and how I pursue my God. So thank you, Beth. I love you. I love you.
Bethany, from the first time that I met you, I have considered you to be an example in my life, to see the way that you walked your relationship out with Trey, just throughout the past few years with your marriage and with your children. And then on September 3rd, your whole world changed. And I wanted you to know that you were never alone. And I remember talking to you at Sacred Heart Hospital and in the hallway, and we were both crying, and I told you, I said, you'll never have to walk through this by yourself. I believe in that moment, and just throughout the course of the past 6 months, God has given you a grace to go through this. And I've told you 100 times before about how proud I am of you and how amazing I think that you are, and that you are a perfect example of what a wife and a mother and a daughter of the house and a daughter should be, and an amazing friend. So thank you for being there for me, and I love you so much.
Hey Bethany, we are just so proud of you. We had no idea when you were that little girl walking around the old building about the size of Charlie Beth, all the wonderful things God would do in your life, and what a blessing you've been to all of the house here at Jubilee and the children's ministry and the dance ministry and all the things that you've been a part of on mission trips, and you and Trey have just amazed us as you've had to walk through these challenging days that you've been through recently. But just to see your faith and your courage and your faithfulness, that's just the Bethany that I've always known, that's grown up in the house to be a mighty, awesome wife and mother and amazing woman of God. We just love you and we're so proud of you.
And Bethany, I also remember those days when I first saw you and you came in with your mom and dad, and you were just a little baby in diapers. You were just crawling around, toddling around, and you escaped from the nursery. And all of a sudden your mother saw you as you were climbing the stairs onto the platform as fast as you could go. And your little ruffle bottom was just shining there. And I'm telling you, she got so upset and we got so tickled. But that's my first remembrance of you. And I've watched you grow up, and you've always been such a beautiful, from a child up through being where you are right now, that and I know that God is going to use you greatly, because not very many women could go through and walk through what you have and still be standing. And so by that, I know that there is a future ahead that is going to be so great. And always remember, honey, your mama was one of my very best friends. And as long as I'm here, you still have a mama, and I love you with all my heart. Congratulations to you.
And you're going to carry that legacy and that mantle of Paula Solly the rest of your life.
Amen.